weather with the latest developments to keep you ahead of the storm.
We could see some locally strong to maybe severe storms.
ABC 45 News at 6 and 11. Standing up for you.
At Greenway Village Dental, we treat every patient like family. We're not just interested in your teeth and gums, we are genuinely interested in your overall health and happiness. And we work hard to provide a wow experience at every visit. Proud partners of your Demon Deacons and conveniently located in Clemens, visit Dr. Holland at Greenway Village Dental today. Whatever your smile needs, we are sure to have a quality solution. We can't wait to get to know you and see you smile.
Back in Winston-Salem, lights are on. Perfect night for college football tonight. ACC matchup, Wake and Virginia. We've talked an awful lot about Anthony Calandria, the starting quarterback for Virginia. None at all really about the Wake quarterback position other, Larry, than that last question I just asked Coach about. And no surprise to anybody that Hank Bachmeier's starting tonight. Michael Kern will be in reserve. And it'll be interesting to see how Hank, he's played a lot of football, how he responds tonight to this ACC game.
Well, as we talked a little bit earlier, a little bit faster pace, a little bit of extra weight on those linemen that are coming and hitting them and putting the pressure on them, and a little bit quicker defensive back. So just a slightly different look for him in ACC competition. And on the other side of the ball for Calandria, you know, he came in part way through the season last year for Virginia in their fourth game and set all kinds of freshman records, but you want to see if he can repeat it. Can he do that again for them? So the quarterback's very, very much in the spotlight, even more so than usual, to prove themselves tonight.
Bachmeier in his long career, this is 6 years, thrown for nearly 9,000 yards.
He's 25 years old.
So he's been around a while. He started at Boise, played 4 years there, Louisiana Tech last year, through last week against A&T for 263 yards, 3 touchdowns. Didn't turn it over. That was the big thing that Dave Clawson, you remember last week, he said, we can't give it to the other team.
Well, and the thing about Hank Bachmeier, he's got a little bit of that cowboy in him that likes to take some chances at different times and be a gunslinger. And he will he's got a very good arm, and so he will take more chances probably than Michael Kern will. But as you mentioned, he did not have any turnovers last week. So the message that is imperative to every Wake Forest quarterback is no turnovers. Don't give the ball to the other team.
And right now, I want to welcome in a brand new partner to Wake Forest and the Wake Forest Sports Network. If you're looking for authentic barbecue, and who is not, then head over to City Barbecue for all the barbecue classics. You'll love the slow smoked meats, classic sides and desserts made from scratch. Download the City Barbecue app for discounts, points on every order, and slow smoked surprises. Proudly serving the Triad with 3 locations, 1 in High Point, 1 in Greensboro, and the brand new location off Jonestown Road right here in Winston-Salem. Visit City Barbecue or learn more at citybarbecue.com.
Sounds like I know where we are for our pregame next week.
That's next week ahead of Wake and Ole Miss. Stan and Larry will be there. Hope you are as well. We'll take a quick time out. When we come back, we will kick it off. Wake and Virginia next as you listen to Demon Deacon football on the Wake Forest Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey, Demon Deacons, cue the shine and savings. The new Zips Car Wash app is available for download. Keeping your ride sparkling clean has never been more rewarding. Get the free Zips app and earn points for every in-app purchase, including memberships. Then turn those points into free car wash rewards. Download the app today and your first car wash is free. Visit Apple App Store or Google Play Store and search Zips Car Wash now. Zips Car Wash, proud partner of Wake Forest Athletics.
Shooting drills.
A coach who knows the game can teach their team how to improve, but one who genuinely cares about each player
You have what it takes. We got this.
can inspire them to win. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Because when you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Start feeling unstoppable. Visit truist.com/care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
Go Deeks!
Into the clear, 10-5, and touchdown!
This is the Wake Forest Sports Network from Learfield.
Which schools will take home the prestigious Learfield Directors Cup as the top college athletic programs for the 2024-25 college athletics season? You can follow the standings of your favorite team or alma mater at L Directors Cup on Twitter and online at thedirectorscup.com. Trophies will be awarded in June 2025 to the winning institutions in all college sports divisions. Learfield Directors Cup, the crowning achievement in college athletics.
Deacons threatening, plants the foot and fires right side again to the end zone. Caught this time, touchdown, Wake Forest.
Wake Forest football returns to a Legacy Stadium on Saturday to take on Ole Miss. Be sure to arrive early on game day for all the pregame festivities. Kickoff set for 6:30 and limited tickets are still available. Order your tickets today at godeeks.com/tickets. We'll see you at a Legacy Stadium for the homecoming game on Saturday, September 14th as the Deeks take on Ole Miss. Go Deeks!
His way through dark shirts and to the goal line. Touchdown, Wake Forest. Near side 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Wake Forest for the lead. Turns, gives to Carney, right side, pulls his way into the end zone for the Wake Forest touchdown. Give to the right, Claiborne dancing to the 15, breaks a tackle past the 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Give him a touchdown. Looks, waits, runs toward the goal line, dives toward the goal line, over the goal line. Touchdown, Wake Forest on the second rushing score from the Deacon quarterback tonight. Steps up, throws the ball on the run to the left, wide open, touchdown, Wake Forest.
It's time for Kickoff on the Wake Forest Sports Network from Learfield. Live play-by-play coverage of Demon Deacon football is brought to you by a Legacy Federal Credit Union, the exclusive banking partner of Wake Forest football. Pepsi, the official soft drink of Wake Forest football. Pepsi, that's what I like. Carolina Ford dealers. Wherever you go, whatever you do, with the power and technology of a Ford F-150 on your team, it's game on. See your Carolina Ford dealer. Proud sponsor of Wake Forest Athletics. Barbasol Shaving Cream, America's #1 shaving cream. Close Shave America, Close Shave Barbasol. SeatGeek. SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of Wake Forest. Find tickets to Demon Deacon games and more. SeatGeek. And by Atrium Health Wake Forest Baptist, the official healthcare partner of the Demon Deacons. Now to bring you all the action, here's the voice of the Deeks, Stan Cotton.
And a gorgeous September night for football. 52nd meeting between Wake Forest and Virginia. Wake's on a 5-game win streak over the Cavaliers. Last meeting back in 21 on the road. Wake won 37-17. Wake Forest down below has won the toss, and Larry the Deeks will.
They'll defer tonight, Stan.
They will always defer when they win that coin toss. All right, we're about a minute from kick. Let's go down and check in with Dave Gore and just kind of get the feel of this ACC night here in Winston-Salem.
Well, already around the country, we've seen some wacky outcomes today. So, is it the parody of college football, or are there teams that we're not expecting to be good that are going to be really good? I think we get that every year. And here, as we mentioned earlier, these are kind of mirror image teams as far as not doing well last year and coming back with lots of starters. So I think everyone in uniform tonight knows that this game is huge.
Yeah, you win it, you are 1-0 in the ACC. You can't be better than that after one game. And we'll see the Virginia offense first. Deeks will send out Tyler Black to kick off. Both Black and Caleb Carlson kicked last week, and both did a terrific job. Wake special teams last week against A&T were terrific. Of course, there was the punt return for a touchdown, but didn't make many errors.
Yeah, Ivan Mora made the Ray Guy top 8 with the 57-yard average kicking and the touchdown return on a punt, and good job on the kickoffs, getting the ball into the end zone and out of the end zone.
Chris Tyree is the deep safety. He's the Notre Dame transfer, if you remember that name, a former Irish running back, now a wide receiver for UVA. He is the deepest of the two safeties. So Black will approach from left to right. Toe meets leather. That is going to one-hop into Deacon Hill. And the Virginia offense will start at the 25-yard line.
Pretty strong wind behind his back, blowing towards Deacon Hill, according to the flags up on top of the stadium.
Tyler doesn't need to win. He needs no help.
Didn't hurt.
And looking down below at the Wake Forest defense, and do not see number 30, Jasheen Davis out there. B.J. Williams out along that defensive front. We'll check on that as Calandria will align Virginia at the right hash mark. Kobe Pace, the former Clemson Tiger, is the tailback. Pitch comes to the receiver, Harrison, from right to left. He gets past the 25 to the 30 on a little jet sweep. It's about 5 yards, banged out of bounds in front of the Demon Deacon bench by Branson Combs, the linebacker transfer from Southern Illinois. Game of 6 as Combs comes out after the tackle. 2nd down and 4 UVA. Now at the left hash mark and at the Virginia 31. Just underway here in Winston-Salem. Cavaliers beat Richmond at home last week. Wake won here against North Carolina A&T. 2nd down 4. Flags fly now from the far sideline. That's going to go against Virginia.
False start, offense, number 11. 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
That's one of the wide receivers, Trell Harris, a transfer from Kent State. And the voice you just heard, Jerry Magallanes, the referee. Dave?
Yeah, talked to Jasheen Davis before the game. He said he's got a bit of a hip flexor, so he will not play tonight.
So Davis is a scratch. That's not good news for Wake. Play action left for Virginia. Calandria rolls right, throws on the run, and there's a battle for the ball at the 35-yard line, incomplete. Nearly intercepted by Glasgow.
It was an incomplete pass. 3rd down.
Glasgow, Larry had that one played beautifully, nearly picked it off.
Yeah, really quick break on the ball. He read the rollout perfectly, saw that it was going to the wideout, got about a half a step in front, got his hands on the ball at the same time that Neville did.
So incomplete. 3rd down 9 for UVA at the Cavalier 26 after the penalty step off 2 plays ago. Possession down for UVA. Option to the near side. Calandria hauled in at the 29 after a gain of a couple by Kevin Pointer, who was terrific last week. Had 37 tackles last year, had 4 a week ago with a sack and 2.5 behind the line of scrimmage.
And Pointer put a little move on Calandria because Calandria had a running back behind him that he could have pitched to, and Pointer took about a half step towards him like he was going to follow the running back, and then pulled back inside and got a big arm on him and pulled him down.
So Virginia forced a punt in as Daniel Sparks, who averaged right at 54.5 last week. Morin back for Wake. Line drive end over end will take a UVA roll past the 30 down to the 29-yard line where Wake Forest will have the football. 43-yard roll, not much of a punt really. He hit that in the forehead and it just bounded and back, kept on rolling.
It looked like it was going to hit one of the linemen when it came off his foot.
That was odd. So now the Wake offense will get its turn. Hank Bachmeyer comes out at quarterback, the Louisiana Tech transfer. Again, last week was 18 of 28 for 263 yards, 3 touchdowns, ran a couple times for 6 yards. Wake starts again at its own 29.
And he's not shy about going deep early.
Wake will bunch receivers to the left and the right, just outside tackle. UVA with a 4-man line. And Damon Claiborne is the back to the right of the quarterback. Handoff in the middle. Claiborne hit immediately, bounces off the initial hit, and then dives forward for a yard to the 30-yard line. Cam Robinson, the middle linebacker, and one of Damon's really good friends is in there to make the tackle. Chico Bennett on the end is also there for UVA. 2nd down 9 after a gain of a yard. Ball at the Wake 30. Here's Bachmeyer, throws left out of the backfield, caught by Claiborne. 30, 35, 40, dancing out of bounds at the 45 in front of the UVA bench. A nice throw and catch from Bachmeyer to Claiborne. 14 yards and a 1st down.
Yeah, really good catch as he was getting his body twisted around, pulled it in. You mentioned that good relationship. 16 different sets of guys played together in high school on these two teams.
1st and 10 Wake. The ball spotted at the 44. Bachmeyer will keep left and throw on the run down field. Wide receiver taken by the tight end Lodge at the 35-30, 25 down to the 21. Wake had UVA outnumbered over there on the flank. Robinson makes the tackle well downfield, a gain of 31, and another Wake first down.
Just kind of rolled out with a run-pass option and saw the man wide open, dumped it to him quickly as two players closed on him. Nice-looking play.
Lodge had 2 catches last week for 7 yards. 1st and 10 Wake at the UVA 26. Motion to the right, snap to Bachmeyer in an open set. Looks, waits, fires over the middle, caught on a stretch at the 16-yard line, and there to haul it in, Donovan Green, who gets the start tonight. Jam Jackson, the junior corner, transfer from Robert Morris, makes the tackle, gain of 9. 2nd down short. Wake using a little more tempo this time. Bachmeyer wants Green to line up on the right side, which he now does. So 3 Deacons wide to the right, and the tight end set to the left, along with the running back Claiborne, who gets the handoff, darts through the middle, past the 10, 5, into the end zone, touchdown Wake Forest. 16-yard sprint into the south end zone, and in the blink of an eye, here in Winston-Salem, Wake Forest leads in the first quarter.
Wow, that was just pretty. That was effective, efficient, and very pretty going down the field. Great run by Claiborne. Gave it that little pause after taking the slow handoff from Bachmeyer, and all of a sudden, a great job, great hole up front. Nobody really touched him on that 16-yard run into the end zone.
Wake Forest traveled 71 yards after forcing the Virginia punt. And Damon Claiborne, who scored a touchdown last week, is in the end zone again here tonight. Now there's Matt Dennis to try and tack on the PAT, which he does. So Wake's got its first Riddle Tractor touchdown of the night, a 16-yard run by Damon Claiborne. Riddle Tractor equipping those who get the job done. We'll take a timeout. A word now from your local stations on the Wake Forest Sports Network from Learfield.
This is Dinger for Roger Marion Automotive. Roger has been servicing all my family car needs for over 30 years, and I encourage all fans listening to do the same. Get great service for your car at the best possible price. In addition, you get a chance to talk Wake Forest sports and history. Roger has 2 locations in Clements, one near West Forsyth High School and the other on James Street. Call Roger and Coleman at 778-1518 or Lenny and Bob at 766-2636. So call Roger today and tell him Dinger sent you.
When breaking news is happening in your community, count on ABC 45 News to bring you the facts.
The fire had spread to 350 acres and growing.
A team devoted to getting to the heart of the matter.
This is what they saw the day of the rescue.
With informative local coverage and tracking the weather with the latest developments to keep you ahead of the storm.
We could see some locally strong to maybe severe storms.
ABC 45 News at 6 and 11. Standing up for you.
.37 to go first quarter. Wake Forest already on the board. Here's the first Truist scoring summary of the night. Wake goes 71 yards, 5 plays. Took under 2 minutes. First possession of the night, 7-0 Wake. Truist, an official banking partner of Wake Forest Athletics. And Damon Claiborne in the south end zone with his 7th career rushing touchdown, and you couldn't have scripted Larry a better start for the Demon Deacs.
No, and all set up by that run-pass option that Bachmeyer executed and drew 2 defenders in before he dumped the ball to the tight end. And Damon Claiborne deserved that easy run because the 1-yard run that he had a little bit earlier in that drive was as tough a yard as you'll ever see anybody gain. He really got popped in the backfield and managed to turn it into a yard. So very efficient, effective drive all the way down the field.
You talked about the offensive line. Also want to tip our caps to Harry Lodge, the redshirt sophomore from Cambridge, Mass. A couple of catches last week. He started in that game. We also saw Cameron Hyde, and Wake will use a lot of 2 tight ends as well. But Harry Lodge with a 31-yard catch in that drive, and Bachmeyer very sharp 3 for 3.
And when you ask about the surprises of fall camp, Lodge is one of the names that comes to the coach's lips as quickly as anybody.
So we're right back where we started. Wake set to kick off now, just like the very beginning of the game. Tyree, the deep safety, and we'll check the kickoff man, Caleb Carson, who did not kick the first one. So Wake goes with Black kick 1, Carlson kick 2. Platooning the kickoff team here tonight.
Well, Tyree is still fast. And Carson is still going to have the wind behind him because the wind is blowing pretty strong.
Okay, what's the over-under on how many yards deep in the end zone this goes?
I'll bet it gets
6.
I'll bet it gets there.
You're going over 6?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's Caleb Carson ready. Another right-footed kicker. Approaches the ball. High tumbler. It will fall 9 yards deep in the end zone for the touchback. The game within the game.
Yeah, and what was our bet?
I don't know.
I already bought lunch today.
City barbecue.
Yeah, next week.
Next week. We didn't bet. We didn't bet. All right.
Good start.
Yeah, no chance for the Wake defense.
Photos that you're only allowed in the NFL. So another touchback. And let's walk into Kirk's Key. What do you got on Anthony Calandria?
Well, this is what Anthony Calandria can do. Look, first play of the game last week, QB draw. Just get the quarterback going. Get the confidence going. Get him involved in the football game early on. But what he's worked on is planting the back foot